Welcome to Dreamy Decor, where we bring beautiful, personalized spaces to life with budget-friendly elegance. In today's video, we're diving into the timeless world of Mark Hampton, an American design legend known for creating spaces that feel both luxurious and livable. His style blends grace, comfort, and tradition like no other. Hampton believed that good design should be beautiful and approachable. Whether it was a New York townhouse or a southern estate, his rooms always felt warm, welcoming, and truly lived in. Today, we'll show you how to bring that same sense of refined ease into your home, no matter your budget. If you're looking to blend classic taste with personal charm, you're in the right place. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment to let us know your favorite design moment from this video. We're thrilled to help you create elegant, lasting spaces with heart. Let's begin. Mark Hampton believed every room needed a solid foundation built on balance, proportion, and a keen sense of history. He didn't rely on fleeting trends. Instead, he anchored his spaces with timeless pieces, classic silhouettes, rich materials, and symmetrical arrangements that never felt forced. His approach was measured, thoughtful, and enduring. At the heart of his method was a dedication to form and function. Hampton insisted that beauty and usability go hand in hand. A room should reflect the people who live there, not just impress guests. His philosophy welcomed comfort, conversation, and lived-in warmth, design that quietly supported daily life. To bring this into your own space, start with furniture that's well-proportioned and built to last. Avoid clutter and embrace symmetry where possible. It's not about being perfect, it's about creating a graceful environment where each piece feels intentional and supports the room as a whole. One of Mark Hampton's signature strengths was his ability to layer textures, fabrics, and patterns with elegance and intention. He often mixed linen, velvet, and silk alongside prints and solids to give each room richness and soul. This thoughtful layering wasn't just visual, it added warmth and a quiet sense of comfort. Hampton believed layering was a way to reflect life's complexity. A well-lived home should show its history and the personalities of those within it. By combining various materials, like a worn leather chair beside a crisp cotton sofa or an oriental rug under modern art, he told a layered story of taste and time. To emulate this at home, start by choosing a color palette and layering pieces within it. Mix old and new, soft and structured, matte and glossy. Keep each element intentional. Too much clutter will overwhelm, but when done well, layering adds depth, comfort, and visual delight. Though widely known for his work in New York and beyond, Mark Hampton never lost touch with his Southern roots. Hospitality wasn't just a concept, it was a lifestyle. His interiors often radiated that welcoming charm, open, warm, and softly elegant. There's always a seat, always a story, and always a sense of ease. Hampton embraced the grace of the South by incorporating genteel touches, monogrammed linens, floral arrangements, soft lighting, and graceful silhouettes. These elements didn't scream for attention, they whispered warmth. He designed spaces where guests felt seen and cared for, often using traditional pieces in fresh ways to create familiarity and sophistication. You can invite this charm into your home with simple touches. Add fresh flowers, display meaningful heirlooms, or include inviting seating near entryways. Small gestures like cloth napkins or a welcoming candle can echo Southern grace and help your space feel both elegant and heartwarming. Mark Hampton had a deep appreciation for well-crafted, time-honored furniture. He often relied on classic silhouettes like the camelback sofa, the wingback chair, and graceful pedestal tables. These pieces weren't trendy, they were enduring. They brought structure to a space, grounding it in tradition while still allowing room for individual personality. Rather than filling a room with newer matching sets, Hampton selected each piece for its form, craftsmanship, and how it supported the larger design story. He favored quality over novelty, often reupholstering older furniture to give it new life. This careful curation added depth, character, and a touch of lived-in elegance. To achieve this look at home, invest in one or two well-made classics, even vintage or secondhand. Mix these timeless shapes with your existing pieces to create balance. Avoid over-furnishing. Let each item have space to breathe and contribute its own quiet beauty to the room. Mark Hampton masterfully used symmetry to bring a sense of order and calm to his interiors. Whether flanking a fireplace with matching chairs or aligning a pair of lamps on a console, he knew how symmetrical balance could soothe the eye and create elegance. This technique made his rooms feel both sophisticated and serene. Symmetry doesn't mean your room must be rigid or formal. Hampton's genius lay in pairing symmetry with softness, curved lines, warm lighting, and personal details. He often used symmetrical arrangements as a base and layered in lived-in charm, so spaces never felt too controlled or impersonal. To use this technique at home, try matching pairs: 2 chairs, 2 sconces, or even twin vases. Start with a central anchor, like a fireplace or bed, and build outwards. This approach works beautifully in entryways, living rooms, and even bedrooms to create a grounded, balanced atmosphere. Mark Hampton believed a beautiful room wasn't complete without personal meaning. He often incorporated art collections, heirloom furniture, or even a stack of well-loved books to infuse soul into his designs. To him, interiors should reflect the lives of the people who live there, not just design trends or furniture catalogs. Whether it was a client's favorite portrait, a hand-woven rug from travels, or cherished family photographs, Hampton made these pieces feel integral, not accidental. He framed them within elegant surroundings, letting them speak softly amid curated elegance. The result? A room that felt rich in memory and unmistakably personal. You don't need expensive antiques to achieve this. Display a collection of postcards, frame your children's artwork, or use your grandmother's quilt as a throw. These small but meaningful touches tell your story and make your home not only stylish but deeply comforting and full of life. Color was a powerful tool in Mark Hampton's palette, one he used with subtlety and expertise. Rather than bold or trendy hues, he leaned into timeless shades that connected spaces gently and beautifully. Soft creams, mossy greens, rich ivories, and faded blues flowed from room to room, creating a sense of calm and continuous grace. He believed that no color existed in isolation. A warm beige in one room might pull from a floral motif in another. Even contrasting shades were chosen to complement the home's overarching tone. The transitions felt seamless, never abrupt, like turning pages in a beautifully illustrated storybook. To achieve this at home, begin with one base tone and build subtle variations in adjoining spaces. Consider how light affects each room and choose complementary hues accordingly. This thoughtful approach keeps your interiors elegant, inviting, and utterly livable, just as Hampton would have intended. Mark Hampton was a master at selecting art and accessories that brought personality and sophistication to his interiors. He believed these elements should never feel like afterthoughts, but rather carefully curated pieces that enhanced the room's character. Each artwork or accessory was chosen with intention, creating a harmonious balance that reflected the homeowner's taste and the overall design vision. Rather than filling spaces with clutter, Hampton preferred a few standout pieces that told a story or sparked emotion. A carefully framed painting, a vintage vase, or a unique sculpture could serve as focal points, adding depth and interest without overwhelming the room. His approach reminded us that less is often more when art and accessories are thoughtfully integrated. To bring this into your home, start by choosing pieces that resonate with you personally. Mix textures and materials. Think ceramics, glass, and metals to create a layered but cohesive look. Place accessories in groupings rather than scatterings, and don't forget to consider scale and proportion to maintain the elegance Hampton was known for. Lighting was one of Mark Hampton's essential tools for creating mood and atmosphere in his interiors. He understood that well-designed lighting could transform a space, making it feel inviting and comfortable while highlighting architectural features and cherished objects. Natural light was always prioritized, with windows left unobstructed whenever possible to fill rooms with soft, ambient glow. In addition to natural light, Hampton layered artificial lighting carefully using a mix of chandeliers, table lamps, and sconces. Each fixture was selected not only for function but also for its design quality and ability to blend seamlessly into the overall aesthetic. The result was an environment bathed in warm, flattering light that enhanced textures and colors throughout the day and evening. To recreate this at home, consider multiple lighting sources in every room and choose bulbs that offer soft, warm tones. Avoid harsh overhead lights alone. Instead, combine task lighting with accent lighting to create depth. Thoughtful placement of lamps near seating areas or artwork can instantly elevate the mood and add that signature Hampton warmth. Mark Hampton's interiors always featured carefully chosen textiles that brought softness, warmth, and visual interest to every room. Whether it was luxurious drapery, richly upholstered furniture, or thoughtfully placed area rugs, textiles were key to layering and elevating the overall design. Hampton believed that the right fabrics could transform a space from merely beautiful to truly livable and inviting. He favored classic patterns like stripes, florals, and plaids that added depth without overwhelming the senses. Hampton's palette often included neutral bases accented by pops of color in cushions or throws, creating a balanced and timeless look. The textures ranged from smooth silks to cozy linens and plush velvets, offering variety while maintaining cohesion. To bring this approach home, start with a neutral foundation and introduce textiles in complementary colors and patterns. Mix different fabric weights and finishes to create a tactile experience that feels both elegant and comfortable. Remember, well-chosen textiles invite relaxation and encourage guests to linger. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the timeless design principles of Mark Hampton. His unique ability to blend livable luxury with Southern grace has inspired countless interiors that feel warm, elegant, and approachable. We hope you feel empowered to bring his refined style into your own home, creating spaces full of comfort and sophistication. If you've enjoyed learning about Hampton's methods, please subscribe to Dreamy Decor for more inspiring design tips and budget-friendly DIY projects. Don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts or questions in the comments. We love hearing from you. Your engagement helps us continue creating content you'll love. Remember, great design is not about perfection, but about creating spaces that reflect your personality and bring you joy every day. Embrace Hampton's principles of layering, tradition, and warmth, and you'll have a home that stands the test of time with effortless charm. Thank you for watching.